So good day everyone, this is Shakila and this is a presentation about future regulation of environmental relations among the New Guinea people. So first, let us introduce the author of this article, Roy Rappaport. Uh, Roy Abraham Rappaport is an American anthropologist born in Brooklyn in 1926 and died in 1997. The cause of his death was cancer, said by the University of Social professor of anthropology. In Brooklyn, he served as a combat infantryman in World War II and he graduated in hotel administration from Cornell University in 1949. Rappaport focused most of his work is the study of religion, particularly in its relation to society and ecology. Rappaport was known for his contribution on ritual and ecological anthropology. He he chose academia that he received a PhD from Columbia University in 1966 and his major work is the hymns for the ancestors, ritual and ecology of uh, New Guinea people in 1968. So Rappaport was a member of the American Academy of Art and Sciences and he was also the past president of the American Anthropological Society. So moving on, let us talk about the group that Rappaport studied with. The group is the Chambata. In their context, they are the upland dwellers who are highly egalitarian and have no hereditary or elected chief, chiefs. And they observe bush following, and it is a type of multicultural subsistence in which a land is cultivated and leave it for a long time and then come back after. And it is in a sense that Chambaga's land has a mixed garden with addition that there are also uh, big plant-based foods like swe- like sweet potatoes, um, taro, and root crops, beans, sugarcane, and other tree crops, and with yams and manioc or cassava. Gamay lang po ang ilahang population and in 1963, in the article kay about 204 persons lang ang located sa south wall of Sinday Valley and the Zamboanga also are small in height and weight. Yes, and in for example, in adult males, they are only 101 pounds and mostly 58.5 inches high, while adult females weigh in 85 pounds and 54.5 inches height. So for their food intake, males males only intake 2,600 calories, while females gain 2,200 calories. And as for the protein intake from vegetables, adult males gain 43 to 55 grams, while adult females gain 36 to 48 grams. And the Chambaga's territory and its community existed and viewed as an ecosystem. An ecosystem is considered a system of material exchanges, and the community of the Shambaga maintain the resources within the territorial boundaries. And their environment has been analyzed as a complex system that was entirely composed of two two subsystems, and these are called the local subsystem and regional subsystem. And, and these subsystems are equally important because they they give relationship with the community to itself and with its neighboring localities as well. So, um, moving forward for the uh, cultural practice. Culture traits nila is of the interest only if they contribute to the population survival in the context of ecosystem. Since they have no authoritative type of person in their community, ang ritual cycle also provides a means uh, para sa mga allies nga naga-prepare and organize as an active service pag naay nahitabo nga mga circumstances nila. The ritual cycle of the Chambaga regulate relationships within what you may see as a complex system, and it is regarded as a necessity before doing the rituals itself. So for the ritual regulation, the regulation helps to maintain the living things or the biotic communities na nag-exist within sa ilahang territory na distribute of land differently to achieve greater social equality among people and people over land. Tapos nagalimit po ang frequency sa ilahang mga laban at ilahang mga fighting. So also the Chambaga version domestic pigs outside of the ritual context. So bale mag-slaughter lang sila of pigs during mag-ritual sila. So the ritual here is the cycle of war and peace of the Chambaga. We begin with the big increase to big pressure gardens to active wounding, uh, that would be up to wounding. And Rumbin is a ritual plant. It is a flowering plant that is of greater cultural importance to the traditional animistic religions of Austronesian and Papuan peoples, and its scientific name is Cordyline fruticosa from a family of Asparagaceae. Asparagaceae. To to Kaiko, which is the center of the cycle. Kaiko means the pig festival where they slaughter pigs. Then to warfare to both truce and growth, and then to plant moonbeam again, and then rise more pigs, then go back to the first of the cycle. So they also have this fighting period in ritual regulation when before going to the fighting ground, the warriors or eat heavily salted pig fat, ingestion of salt together with the taboo on drinking has yung tabu nila ng pag-drink kay na ay effect of shortening daw para dali lang mahuman ang ilahang labanan. Then also in their warfare where prevailing taboos while hostilities ongoing, prohibition on sexual intercourse, and an ingestion of certain food were prepared by women, food grown on the lower portion of the territory. Marsupials, eels, and on fighting ground has no liquid or whatsoever. Also, they only fight during bright sunny days, and everybody gets unbearably gets thirsty. Then that goes for them to stop, and if battle terminated, the victors would destroy opponents' groves and gardens para to slaughter uh, to slaughter their pigs and burn their houses, but will not immediately uh, join together materially sa ilahang territory sa territory sa ilahang kalaban, because naka-quote quote unquote, even if abandoned, the spirits of their ancestors remain to guard it against interlopers. They also have rules in their community in terms of what they do with the pigs that they sacrifice. It is when in warfare, the ones who are participating or who participated are the men, and they have the right to eat the pork. And when also pag cases na sa mga naay sakit, injury, by the victims, their relatives, and their spouses that it it yes. And the more nila ko nakahadlok ang kay the more population they become, kay the increased food of pig populations na they have to do the ritual to balance the population in their community. So for the last, so for the theoretical and methodological approach is in the universal basis for establishing trust and classification of the linguistic resemblance is the feature itself, and ang concept ni Rappaport sa Holy God is a non-discursive religious uh, experience which then allows human beings to commit religiously to rules and organize their lives collectively. It also helps to maintain balance ecologically and culturally. Tapos, uh, pero ang ano yun, ang Rappaport's theoretical approach is functionalism, and he critiques that the role of science in the modern world, where science seeks to take over the place of religion, which is the holy. Ingon pa siya nga ang ritual pig sacrifice functions to regulate ecosystem. And in the context of Chambaga, if the pig and human population increase in number, kay difficult na siya kay nagkaroon na o greater possibility sa invasion of producing garden, and naapod mahitabo na competition for food with humans. Functionalism, functionalism siya because ang focus din nila support is the ecosystem frame, like ang relationship sa specific human specific human populations to the ecosystem. And one of the first approaches in dealing with the Chambaga is called an in-depth uh, research or observation, meaning that Rappaport tried to understand everything about what the Chambadas are up to and what they are doing and what kind of vision and culture they have in the uh, first place. Also, in order to understand the or define the Chambaga, he accurately described their physical appearances and their specific festivals and rituals for them to know to the public. And also a quick clip, I guess, from Julian Stewart, he argued that Chimbaga ritual portrays the pig husbandry and the incidences of warfare type, and by that means is respond paradoxa and environmental feedback by adjusting human population densities, work effort, food production, and all the other factors. So I guess that's all. Thank you for listening. See you.